Well, hoping you can hear me now. Loudspeaker is awful loud here. I can't understand a word he's saying, but I think he's talking about the final Waupun hockey game is playing for the Cowan Cup. The visiting team is the Waupun Warriors. Announcing the starting lineups right now. In goal for Waupun is number 30, Caleb Sauer. Starting at defense. One defense is Carter Flicker. And second defense is Carson Schramm. Colin Holtz, Caleb Baxter, and Cam Beek as your first line. And here comes the rest of the Warriors. And now here for the final act, Cardinals. Freshman goalie. I can't even understand what the announcer's saying, so I'm trying to get the starting lineup if I can get my clipboard. We have the national anthem coming up here. Once again, the Warriors were singing the national anthem with us. I missed the starting lineup, so I'll see if I can pick it up for Fond du Lac as soon as they hit the ice. This is the 7th annual Cowan Cup, and right now it is even at 6 apiece, with the Warriors winning it last year 4-3. This is one of those rivalry games where records you can throw right out the window. Getting ready to drop the puck here. Let's see if I can pick up who our starters are for Fond du Lac. Waupun is going to have Caleb Baxter with Cam Beek and Colin Holtz. 15, 12, and 7. And here we go. We'll play some hockey. Cam Beacon at center, loses it, now picks it up, dumps it back over to Carter Flagner. Carter Flagner's looking, sees that he has room to skate it, skates it past number 12, which is Caden Carlson. Shot on goal, and it's a goal right off the bat! 16:44 in the first period. Goal! Waupun! Carter Flagner takes it down to the corner, a bad angle shot, and he hits it somehow off of the freshman goalie, Corbin Guy, and puts in the puck. 16 seconds in. Back out there again at center. Beak loses it this time. Out to number three. Number 3 dumps it in deep. Sauer goes to play it behind the net. Holds it up for Carter Flagner. Flagner picks it up and his double two-man forward check holds it into the boards. Fond du Lac pulls it out. Colin Holtz does a nice job of putting pressure on. And Carter Flagner dumps it in. Their second line is 5 and 24 and 17. And turned over. Waupun holds it into the zone. Chipped off to number 17, Henry Lang. Henry Lang is skating with it. Chips it into the neutral zone. Cole Camphouse drives it back in, drives it a little bit hard, it wraps back around. Here comes a Waupun forward check. And there should be an icing. 15:51 left in the first period. Waupun scores at 16 seconds. They didn't announce who the scorer was, but I'm pretty sure it was Carter Flagner. And they should give it to 12 because he won it on the face-off. And skated all the way into the zone. Oh, Tyler Flagner had a chance with a win from Carter Schramm. Braden Van de Zan is in there with Carter Schramm and Tyler Flagner at forward. That's our second line tonight. On defense is Cole Camphouse and Aaron Scouten. Big ice here in Fond du Lac on the Olympic-sized rink. Number 18, Tanner Schultz skates with the puck, then turns it over. And picked up by Waupun and dumped back in by Braden Van de Zan. Tyler Flagner going in hard for the forecheck. Trying to put some pressure on. Two-man forecheck, trying to pick it off. And Malachi Buckles. Now it's back to Aaron Scouten. Aaron Scouten picks up the puck, dumps it into the corner. Loses it to number 28. And it's turned out, and here comes a slap shot. And Sauer with a save in front. And it's trying to hold it, and it's having a hard time. And it is cleared away. Good attack there by Fond du Lac. Malachi Buckles now over to Barron Buckles. Barron into the zone. Again, another whiff on the puck. I'm not sure if it's sticking out there or what's happening, but we just happen to be missing it. Now turned over to Dylan Sauer at the defensive end. And here comes Fond du Lac with a 3-on-2. Up, they dump out of it. That was number 15. Nolan Greer with a shot over to Malachi Buckles, or Jarrett Buckles. Jarrett Buckles dumps it over cross ice. Into the corner, Dylan Sauer now picks it up, wraps it back around to Cam Beak. Cam Beak tries to pick it up, and does, grabs a hold of it, has Colin Holtz wide. Holtz takes it, drives it in, takes a shot, save, Corbin Guy. Now here comes number 7, Cole Carlson. Caleb Baxter hard on the forecheck. Swung it wide, here's number 7, Cole Carlson, and it's poke checked away from Captain Carson Schramm. Schramm over to other captain, Caleb Baxter. Zach Schmidt there to hound him. Up to number 3, Max Erstedt, he drives in, takes a shot, Sauer with a save. It's wide. He makes the initial save. Sauer was unable to hold on to it, but the Waupun defense is right there to check it away. Wraps it back to Schramm. Schramm gives it to Cam Beak. Cam Beak takes a center ice breakout, drives it all the way into the zone. He's got Caleb Baxter with him. It over, held in by Aaron Scouten. Aaron Scouten takes a look, fires at the net. Cam Beak tries to center it, and nobody there. Carson Schramm back to Colin Holtz. Colin Holtz looking, sees Carter Schramm. Carter Schramm with a poke check, and it's poke checked away. Here comes number 3, Max Erstedt. He just dumps it in. Caleb Sauer reaches for it, misses it. It's in the corner. And here comes Cole Camphouse, I believe. Cole Camphouse, it's turned over, picks it back up. Number 28, James Reel. Caleb Baxter with a puck.
Out to Carter Schramm. Schramm tries to get into the zone, does. Has it poke checked away, picks it up, dumps it back in deep to the corner. 12:38 left in the first period. Waupun up 1-0. They take their first shot and they score. Second shot was sticked away. Now it's centered. And now number 18 going for the breakout. That's Tanner Schultz. Dumps it in. He's coming back hard on the forecheck. Dylan Sauer there to try and pick it up. Waupun defense. Carlson was crashing to the net. Out to Zach Schmidt. Blocked. Has a chance to hit him. Hits Braden Van de Zandt, who's got a breakaway. Oh, and he loses it off of his stick. Nice pass there from Tyler Flagner to Braden Van de Zandt. Here comes nice defense. Poke check away from Carlson. And as that Nolan Greer comes sliding in, takes the goalie off his feet. 11:53. At center was Malachi Buckles. Buckles to Carter Flagner. Carter Flagner tries to take it out of the zone and turns it over. Poke check away. Now Flagner gets it out to Baron Buckles. Baron Buckles is looking for Malachi. He takes it in behind, gives it to Jarrett. Jarrett now takes and walks it in, dumps it to Baron. First check there from Baron, holds it in. Carter Flagner off the boards to Jarrett Buckles. Jarrett Buckles is pinned up against the boards. Baron comes to give support. Gets support, wins it over. Now walks it and takes a shot, and it's a save. 11:22 is a whistle. They have that down as Waupun's second shot. I think it's their third. Cam Beek at center with Colin Holtz on the left wing, and that should be Caleb Baxter on the right wing. Chipped in by Aaron Scout. Aaron Scout now takes it into the zone. Caleb Baxter. Scouten has taken off of his feet. And we have a scrum. Colin Holtz comes out of there with it. Into the corner. Tries to wrap it around. Here comes a hard forecheck by Cole Camphouse. Cole Camphouse dumps it back in. Colin Holtz centers, and it looks like that. Oh, just stopped by the pads. Just stopped by the pads of Corbin guy. Has Andy said how the sound is? Caleb Baxter wins it out to Scout, and Scout takes a shot, and it's back to Baxter. Baxter takes a fire at the blocker. Got to pull the trigger a little bit sooner there, Caleb. Gives it to Colin, or that's Cam Beek. Cam Beek to Scout, and Scout tries to dump it in. Now here comes number 8, Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson dumps it into the corner as he's going for a change. Now picked up by Caleb Baxter. Baxter's trying to get it cleared out of the zone. Over to Cole Camphouse. Camphouse has it behind the net, tries reverse direction, and then bumps it off, gives it to Aaron Scout, and here's our breakout. Out to Colin Holtz. Colin Holtz is pinned hard up against the board by number 23. Caleb Sauer goes for the freeze. That was Brody Dietert. Face off in the Waupun zone at 10-12. Colin Holtz. Carter Flagner. Here goes Carter Flagner, who scored the first goal by doing the same thing, driving it in deep. Baron Buckles in the corner. Baron Buckles with a hard pressure. Malachi. Chipped in deep. Caleb Sauer stops it for Carter Flagner, who wraps it back around to Baron Buckles, who loses it, but it comes out of the zone. Dylan Sauer with a shot and a save. Dylan Sauer with a shot and a save. 9:30 left in the period. Nice center inch pass. Waupun is pinching hard. Tyler Flagner comes off the bench, and Carlson dumps it into the corner. Dylan Sauer's giving chase. Henry Lang, he almost beats him to the puck, chipped out of the zone. Now back in. He almost offsides. Knocked down by number 24. That's Colton Sobel. And a shot wide. Good opportunity there for Fond du Lac. No icing. Here comes a hard forecheck by Tyler Flagner. Flagner to Bandazan, misses it off the boards. 24 with an outlet pass to number 3, Max Erstedt. Erstedt circles, tries to center it. Sauer puts it back into the corner. Smart play. Gives it off to Cole Camphouse. Cole dumps it over to Scouten. Scouten over to Bandazan. It clears the zone. 8:29 left in the period. Scouten over to Camphouse. Camphouse looks wide, sees it to Colin Holtz. Colin Holtz with his foot chips it in. Wrapped around by number 8, Zach Wilson. Now picked up. Wilson. Nope, take that back. That is number 9, Zach Schmidt. 8:01 left in the first period. Shots, it says they're even at 4-4. Waupun up 1-0. Baxter at center. Beek left wing, Holtz right wing. Won by Baxter forward, but it's turned over to Fond du Lac. To number 26. Noah Hatch. Now it's pulled back into the zone. Caleb Baxter putting a little bit of pressure. Cam Beek trying to read the pass. Look for the wide outlet, and there's an icing. 7:44 left in the first period. Warriors up 1-0. On 16 seconds into the game, Carter Flagner takes a hard bad angle shot out of the corner and sneaks it past Corbin Guy. Caleb Baxter in at center. Tries to bump it forward, and Caleb Baxter goes to put pressure on it. Zach Wilson ends up clearing it all the way out of the zone, and that should be an icing, and it is. 7:36 left in the first period. The Warriors are back in their zone. Baxter. Holtz is on the left. Beek on the right. Dylan Sauer and Cole Camphouse are your defensemen. Baxter loses it, but Colin Holtz picks it up and tries to fire it to the net. To Cam Beek. Beek looks, got Colin Holtz. Colin Holtz dumps it to Dylan Sauer. Dylan Sauer dumps it into the corner. Down to Caleb Baxter. And we have a penalty for Waupun. Out, and they end up turning it back over. This is one of those things that Waupun has got to work on, is that when we have that penalty, we've got to take advantage of getting that extra man out there. Sauer comes hard to the bench, and there just isn't any communication out there about a penalty. So Waupun's got to come up with some type of signal for that. Now, whatever that, Sauer has to yell something, or if it's the bench. So Waupun is going to go on the power play. Waupun's power play has scored on 88%, and it's one back, and that's out of the zone by Camphouse. Camphouse almost had Carlson pick it up on him. Scouten tries to chip it back in the zone and does. And now it's dumped in by Caleb Baxter, and it's dumped all the way down the zone. And Cole Camphouse picks it up. 7:02. I wish I could understand what he was saying. Center ice breakout, turned over. Sauer checks it away. It's one of the few times that I've had a problem with it. Now Baron Buckles had it off of his stick, fired in at Sauer. Sauer turns it over to Aaron Scouten. Aaron Scouten goes wide over to Colin Holtz. Colin Holtz now takes a slap shot off the stick of Corbin Guy. 1:18 left on the penalty. Caleb Baxter picks it up, trying to set it up. You got Cam Beek, Colin Holtz. Baxter now back into the corner with Jared Buckles and Colin Holtz. Cross ice over to Carter Flagner. Flagner to Cam Beek. Beek over to Holtz. Holtz sees, tries to take a shot. Flagner now to Holtz. And Waupun has a penalty interference called on Carson Schramm. 6:05 in the first period. We're going 4-on-4. Fond du Lac's penalty kill was only at 16%. Our power play is at 16%. Penalty kill is only at 73% for the season. And now the Warriors went even on 4-4. 6:05, Schramm. Won by Baxter. Now taken by Beek. Cross ice to Holtz. Holtz back to Cam Beek. Cam Beek now takes it in hard. Goes around number 5. Takes it to the, and gets bumped off the puck. Then Carter Flaner takes a shot. And Cam Beek beats him to the puck. Dumped back in to Colin Holtz. Colin Holtz picks it up with a stick check behind the net. Holtz into the feet of the official. Goes for a poke check, and it's into the netting. 5:34 left in the first period. 16 seconds left on 4-on-4. 16 seconds left on 4-on-4. That's Carter Schramm. Schramm loses it, or wins it actually, back to Carter Flaner, who takes it all the way into his zone. He's got Aaron Scouten as his partner. Over to Aaron Scouten. Scouten sends it cross ice and turns it over to Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson to Carlson. Carlson has it checked away. And Baron Buckles now goes for the stick, pokes it away, dumps it back in. 1 minute and 7 seconds on the power play for Fond du Lac now. Warriors are on the penalty kill. Baron Buckles. And it's cross ice to Aaron Scouten. Scouten off the boards and clears the zone. Baron Buckles with pressure. Almost turns it, has him turn it over to Schmidt. Schmidt back. Schmidt tries to get it past, and that's a beautiful pickup by Carter Schramm. 30 seconds left. Waupun clears the zone. Guy is going to go back and play it behind his net. Out to Caleb Baxter, who now gives it to Colin Holtz. Colin Holtz with it, dumps it to the, tries to get it to the center. Nice pressure by Waupun, shorthanded. And now here comes Cole Carlson, skating in, takes a shot, wide. Cleared out of the zone. 4, 3, 2, 1. Baxter picks it up, has a chance, goes for a wrap, and the net comes off. 4:02. Warriors penalty kill, it's almost at 90%. Does its job once again. It's a good thing. You know, we've done a nice job in the last couple of games of keeping our penalties down. We're at full. Won by Jared Buckles. To Barron. Barron tries to take a shot, gives it to Jared. Jared has a chance, and it's saved right into the glove of the goalie. Wide open net. 3:55 left in the first period. We've got Scouten and Camphouse with Baron Buckles, Malachi Buckles, and Jared Buckles. So we've got a Buckles line tonight. Malachi loses it, but now gains control. Takes a shot off of the guy. Jared Buckles tries to knock it down. Takes it up, picks it up behind the net. Sees Baron. Baron takes a drive, and that's blocked. Nice save by Guy, ready for that. That was a beautiful setup, though, from Waupun. Baron Buckles now has it. It turns it over in the center. Picked up by Cole Camphouse. Camphouse clears back into the corner. Here comes the Warriors back on the forecheck. The Buckles line is going hard. Now here comes Tyler Flagner. Dylan Sowers out at their defense. A long stretch pass for Fond du Lac. Nice job of poke checking by Carter Flagner, and then the shot is wide. Warriors are back on it. Van de Zandt looks to try and go all the way up the ice to Tyler Flagner. Carter Schramm gives pressure with Don. Carter Flagner. Out to Van de Zandt. Van de Zandt tries to cross ice. Now to Dylan Sauer. Out of the zone. Tyler Flagner wraps it around and goes in hard behind the net. Guy picks it up, and here comes Waupun. Braden Van de Zandt just missing on the forecheck. And there goes Tyler Flagner. Flagner hard. Putting pressure on. That's Zach Wilson. Senior on senior. Tyler Flagner battling hard for it. Has his stick hooked up, and then it's off of the back. And here comes Carter Flagner. Dumps it back into the corner. Braden Van de Zandt holds it in. Zach Schmidt tries to clear and does, and hits number 22. Nice check by Dylan Sauer to knock him off the puck. Colin Holtz now to Cam Beek. Cam Beek is going to have Caleb Baxter going with, and he goes right around the defense, and he takes a shot just a little bit over the top of the net. That was a good shot, just a hair in too deep. Baxter clears it over to Colin Holtz. Holtz picks it up and tries to dump it into the corner, and it's off the boards, and it's going to come down to an icing. 1:58 left in the first period. Your Waupun Warriors lead 1-0, and are now ahead on the shots, 8-6. I have it as 9-6. Holtz, Beek, Baxter. Baxter picks it up, tries to loses a skate that gets up on his head. Cole Camphouse keeps it in, gets it into Baxter, who now does a dangle. He's got room. Cam Beek, and Pete. Oh, and it's kicked off. The net is kicked off. And Pete. Oh, and it's kicked off. The net is kicked off. Just a little bit too much dangling with it. He should have taken that shot as soon as he had a chance, as soon as he saw an opening. It's almost like we seem like we have to get inside on top of the goalie, but we don't. Our guys have great snipe shots, so they should be taking advantage of those. Holtz in the center, wins it forward. He sees it, shot, and it's blocked up into the air. 1:40 left in the first period. Warriors trying to get the pressure on, trying to get that second goal for this period. Colin Holtz, Caleb Baxter, Cam Beek forwards. Camphouse, Beek, back behind the net to Caleb Baxter, out centers. And he tries, Colin Holtz tries it off the pads, and there's an empty center. There's the shot that we needed. There's an empty center. Colin Holtz, 1:28 in the first period, scores the Waupun second goal. It was a nice feed by Baxter. Holtz whiffed on the first one, second one into the pads, third one he puts it away. Second goal. Now we have the Buckles line hitting the line with Scouten and Sauer. Jarrett wins it back to Barron. Barron gives it back to Scouten. Scouten over to Sauer. Sauer looks back over to Scouten. Now he's trying to stretch past it. He's got Barron Buckles. Barron looks cross ice over to Malachi and had a nice Malachi breaking towards the net. Now to number 24 to number 23. Looks for a check. Sauer with a glove save, and he's going to hold it. 1:07 left in the first period. (1:07) 2-0 lead Waupun. That's won by Malachi. He's trying to clear it out, and it's taken away. Bad shot angle there from number 17. Now he tries to pick it up. He's going to look for the wrap. They're looking to center. Waupun trying to clear. Barron Buckles does clear it out of the zone. Malachi picks it up, dumps it over to Dylan Sauer, who's got a lot of open ice. Sauer takes it into the zone. Sauer skating to the net, behind the net. Looks for the setup. 43 seconds left in the period. Wrap it around to Malachi, who leaves it to Jarrett, to Malachi, and turned over. Now here comes, dumped in from Fond du Lac. Sauer's going to play it behind the net. Gives it to his cousin Dylan. Dylan's going to pick it up. He looks to give it to Carter Flager, and it goes up off the board instead of Cam Beek, who has open ice. 20 seconds left. Cam Beek is trying to find somebody there. There's the defenseman on top. Goes for it and misses him. Nice job by Carson Tramlow to hold it in. Then he gives it to Holtz. Holtz! Oh, to Baxter! And a wide open net again. The Warriors have moved that puck so well they can't open the net. Oh my goodness. And that ends the first period with your Warriors going with a 2-0 lead. Ten shots for the Warriors, 7 shots. For the Fond du Lac. Fond du Lac now has, it's keeping their people out on the ice. I'm not sure Coach Buckles is out here. You're arguing something. Oh, they must have a shoot the puck thing come in here at Fond du Lac. Unless it's, oh, we have some It looks like some mites are going to hit the ice here. Let's see if we can watch a little bit of mite action. It's been a while. Little cross ice action with the mites. Here they come stepping on the ice. Wow. Long time. Well, I am going to have to end this broadcast, so you're going to have to take a look and see if I'm going to be able to get it to come back up, because I ended up having to use my MiFi again to stream it. So I am going to turn it off. We'll see if the stream comes back up. I'll make sure with 4 minutes left. If it's not, at least I can see it today, and then I will make sure that I give a new link on the Waupun High School Hockey Facebook page. Your Warriors lead after the first period, 2-0. Well, we're back online. 3 minutes left in our intermission. The start of the second period. 5 minutes of mite hockey, and then we had 12 minutes of Zamboni. I'm fortunate enough here to have actual namesake of the cup here in front of me, talking about his "It's a Great Day for Hockey" book that he wrote about the great Mr. Suter. He's asking me to say, make sure you stop by Sully's and pick up your copy. It's a great day for hockey. It's a great day for hockey. We're getting ready here with 2:20 left in the intermission. Waupun leads this contest right now 2-0. Warriors are coming out onto the ice. Try and get their skate around here. Trying to look at prep hockey and see if there's if our score is being updated. If it's not, I'm going to make sure that I put it out there. This live scoring by something's gone on with this program that they no longer have the games in order, so I have to keep flip-flopping back and forth to make sure that I can find our game. Since I'm not being able to find it, I will hold off and update it at the end of the second period. Too much chit-chatting. We're waiting for Fond du Lac to hit the ice. They still have 39 seconds left after an extended break in the first period, which I don't blame Fond du Lac for seeing if they could sneak it out, because when I take a look at their stats, in the first period for Fond du Lac. They've been able to hold it fairly close. In all of their games, they're just down -4, so they've scored 14 to 18 goals. In the second period, they've been able to hold it to -1. However, when you take a look at the conference, Fond du Lac has won the first period more times than not, 6-5, and then the second period -6, and in the third period a -4. So we'll see if your Warriors are going to be able to make the Cardinals pay for that and hold up on what their current situation is as far as scoring goals. So we still have our freshman goalie in there for Fond du Lac. Everybody is on the ice now. Door is closed. Getting ready to drop the puck. Make sure that we can see it here. You have Carlson against Baxter. First lines. Baxter wins it back to Carter Flagner. Flagner looks and tries to go cross ice and turns it over. Caleb Baxter there to poke check it away. Now it's given up by Holtz to Baxter. Baxter does a dump around Zach Wilson. Now he's going to get pinned up against the board. Wilson does a cross check. And now you got a penalty coming. And now you got Wilson with a check from behind. 16:39 into the second period. Check from behind for Zach Wilson. Trying to find out if it's going to be a 5. I think that a check from behind is an automatic 5. I'm not sure if they're giving a 5 and a 10. He's giving him a 5 and a 10. The Warriors are going to have 5 minutes to see how many pucks they can put into the net. Well, let's hope that they're going to be able to find plenty of opportunities to do so. So here we go with Waupun on the power play. Warriors have Holtz, Baxter, Schramm, who goes down. Schramm picks it up in the center, has a chance, and fires it towards the net, just goes a little bit wide. Caleb Baxter now hounds him, picks it up, tries to dump it out, and Cam Beek is not there. Colin Holtz beats Carlson to the puck. Tries to turn it over. Now he gives it up to Cam Beek, who's going to try and take it into the zone. Beek takes it into the zone, gets it set up, and there is Colin Holtz. Over to Carter Flagner. Flagner tries to dance it in and loses it. Carlson goes to clear, and Caleb Baxter, or Cam Beek, tries to hold it in at his feet. Tries to dump it into the zone. Going hard on the forecheck. There's Zach Schmidt to pick it up, but Caleb Baxter holds it in. Baxter and Holtz are battling for the puck. Wrap back around. Here goes Carson Schramm. Schramm picks it up and centers it. And back behind the net, and here comes Caleb Baxter. Out to Cam Beek. Cam Beek looks to set. Tracer drives a hard, and it's a little high. That one needs to be on the ice. Carter Flagner. Over to Colin Holtz. Holtz to Flagner. Takes a shot, and it's blocked. Colin Holtz holds it in. Comes back out to Carter Flagner. Flagner's got to look to set it up. He does. He backs it away. Gives it to Carson Schramm. Schramm gives it to Colin Holtz. Holtz tries to take it into the zone. Zach Schmidt hounds him, and it's dumped back in. Caleb Baxter picks it up in the corner. They're trying to set up their power play. Cross ice over to Aaron Scouten. Scouten poke checks it. Now Colin Holtz does a nice job picking up. Aaron Scouten now off the boards. I'm sorry, not Scouten. That is Griffin Leafy. Leafy has a turnover. Number 24.
Leafy has a turnover.
And tries a reverse direction, and now it's picked up by, I think that's Cam Beek still out on the ice. Beek takes it, drives it into the zone, has it poke checked away, then dumps it around, and here goes Caleb Baxter. You got Baxter with Jared Buckles. Turns, lays it to Jared in the corner, now they go for the change. Here comes the Buckles line out. Jarrett crosses it over to Cole Camphouse. Camphouse over to Scouten. Scouten takes a shot, and it's gloved by Corbin Guy. 2:46 left on the 5-minute penalty. .25 left in the second period. Jarrett Buckles, Malachi on the right, and it's one back. Howell Camphouse over to Malachi. Malachi looks to try and set it up, gives it to Scouten, then loses a wheel. Scouten over to Camphouse. Camphouse back to Buckles, just off of his stick, off of the board and cleared. And there goes Cole Carlson. Caleb Sauer plays it behind the net, reverses it to Scouten. Scouten gives to Baron Buckles. Baron Buckles takes it all the way up the ice. Let's see if he can get around Schmidt. Does not. Sets it up. Tries to get it set up. Tries to walk it in and then turns it over to Carlson, who ends up drilling. Number 18. Tries to get it hauled into the zone. And Scouten over to Baron Buckles, who drops it in. Jarrett goes hard. Here comes Caleb Baxter on the ice. Carter Flagner pinches, holds it into the zone. Flagner over to Beek. Beek takes a strive, and it's Caleb Baxter had a perfect opportunity there. Caleb Sauer, they're going for the change. Caleb goes wide over to Carter Flagner, who has got all kinds of open ice. Flagner has a chance. He's taking it, walking it in. He drops to Caleb Baxter. Baxter now resets. In the corner to Colin Holtz, working for the Cycles. Out to Flagner. Flagner now over to Colin Holtz and tries to clear. Nobody gave him an opening and cleared all the way down. 119. Caleb Sauer stick handling it. Turns it over to Cam Beek. Cam Beek picks it up, takes it up behind the net, and you got little Carlson. Shouldn't say little. I remember him that way. And it's cleared, and now this time it looks like you're going to have Caleb Sauer does clear, and then that should be a penalty, but it's not going to be because that's Carter Flagner. Now it's a penalty, and now the Warriors should hold it. Caleb! 5-on-3 for 46 seconds. 5-on-3 for 46 seconds. Caden Carlson will be sitting in the box with Caden Carlson. I thought the penalty was on Zach Wilson, but they gave it to. The Scoopers must be serving it. Here go the Warriors. 5-on-3. Zach Schmidt dumps it down to the ice. Caleb Sauer is going to play it behind his net. He takes a look to see. Gives it off to Aaron Scouten. Scouten is going for the setup. Now they need to move that puck up the ice as fast as they can. Here they come breaking into the zone. It looks like Dylan Sauer gives it over to Baron Buckles. Cole over to Scouten. Scouten dumps it down low, and Cole Camphouse wide. Oh, beautiful opportunity there for Malachi Buckles. And it's given up to number 17, who was able to clear. 10 seconds left on the 5-on-3. 7-6. There still will be a minute left. Caleb Baxter now picks it up. Caleb Baxter now takes it into the zone. Tries to dance it in. Is able to control it. Does. And scores the goal! And scores the goal! A power play goal for your Warriors at 11:27. 11:27 left in the second period. That should be, let's see if they do that correctly, that should be Baxter from Scouten and Sauer. I'm not sure that they'll give it to the goalie, but let's see if they actually, or see if that happens. Warriors are up 3-0. Even strength 11-27, won by Carter Schramm. Schramm has it knocked away after he gave it to Carter Fleitner. Tyler Fleitner goes in hard to pick it up. Chip off of the board. Van Zandt covers in to pick it up. And now we have an odd man rush here. Good hard back check. Tries to clear it. Carter Fleitner picks it up. Gives it. Here comes the Warriors. Trying to take it into the zone. Carter, nice shot. Carter Fleitner from Carter Schramm. Carter Fleitner tries to ride him, bump him off. Now it's picked up by Carson Schramm. Schramm dumps it back in, and it's picked up by Carson Schramm. Schramm dumps it back in, and it's picked up Brody Dietert to number 3, Max Erstedt. To Schramm, to Holtz. Colin Holtz dumps it in. Cam Beek coming on the ice. There's a hard forecheck. And Zach Schmidt gives it to the goalie to freeze it. .10:29 left in the second period. Colin Holtz with a shot off the blocker. Cam Beek was crashing hard and tried to clear, held in nice by Dylan Sauer. Sauer down to Cam Beek, back to Sauer. Sauer takes a shot on the ice, nice shot. Blocked in front. Sauer picks it up by his own rebound. Tries to hold it into the zone. Got 3 Warriors in there battling. Sauer and Holtz picks it up from behind. Goes for the hook in. Tries to get and takes it away. Colin Holtz with a good pressure and then loses it. Dylan Sauer tries to make the pinch. Cam Beek tries to make it, and it's picked out again. Cole Camphouse being chased by Justin Mock. And Mock hits Camphouse hard into the boards. Camphouse decides to reset. Resets it over to Dylan Sauer. Sauer looks cross ice, hits it over to Cam Beek, who gives it over to Colin Holtz. They tag up. Dylan Sauer dumps it back in. Sauer is able to hold it into the corner. Zach Schmidt over there battling. Malachi Buckles goes in hard with a forecheck, and now here's Baron Buckles to Jared Buckles, who's trying to hold it in there. Off of the board. Cam Beek bumps it back in to Jared Buckles, who's got and an interference is called on the Warriors, and that is Cam Beek. 9:09 left in the second period, and the Warriors are going to go on the penalty kill. Only scored 1 goal in a 5-minute major. So we have Jared Buckles in center, scouting. No, sorry, Leafy. I don't know why I keep saying that. Leafy. Active sticks. We got a pretty young penalty kill out there. Sauer with a poke check away. Baron Buckles trying to clear, and it comes out of the zone. Jared Buckles dumps it back in to Carson Schramm. Carson tries to clear it, and it's held by Carlson. Carlson looks, tries to dangle it, and a nice poke check away. Goes, nice block by Caleb Sauer to save that off of the blocker. Number 17. Henry Lang. Great opportunity there. Now your penalty killers are Flagner, Baxter, Dylan Sauer, and Colin Holtz. Baxter wins it, and it's dumped in. Now here comes Colin Holtz with the pressure. This has been the Warriors' biggest asset so far. Perfect opportunity. Here comes Lang. Lang takes a shot on stick save by Sauer. Sauer slides over to the post to go for the take that away. Looks for the center, and it's taken away. And now Colin Holtz has got Baxter with him on a 2-on-1. Nice pass. Tries to take it in. I don't know why we'd like to walk that baby in on top of the goalie. We should take our shot out there mid-slot. Here comes Carlson, working it in. He's leading the team in scoring. Sticked away from Sauer. 50 seconds left on the penalty. 8 minutes left in the period. Warriors have lost their aggressiveness. Another stick save. Picked up by Schmidt. A change. Picked up by Schmidt. Sauer goes for the freeze. Holds onto it. 35 seconds left in the penalty. Holds onto it. For Cam Beek for interference. 7:44 left in the second period. Jared Buckles. Griffin Leafy. Baron Buckles. And Cole Camphouse. And they're going to throw the center. That's Tanner Schultz, gets tossed. Jared wins it and a shot wide. One forward. Barron tries to pick it up. Swung wide. Fond du Lac trying to work it in. Tries to get it into the slot. Nice job of tying him up there by Leafy. Leafy has the puck. Gets bumped off of it. Baron Buckles now. It's danced in. Sauer tries to make the save. Misses on the stick save. And then his defense helps him out and makes the clear. Then we have Fond du Lac is going hard. And there's 3 seconds left on it. And it's going to be dumped into the corner. I think that's going to be an icing. 7:06 left in the third period. I think they missed a couple of shots there on Sauer. They had about 4 in a row. So I have it as even at 14 shots apiece. 7:06 left in the second period. That was Carter Schramm. Loses it, centered. Stick away by Sauer over to Carter Fleigner. Fleigner now with it, off the boards for the breakout. Gets it out of the zone. And it's held in. Now there goes Tyler Fleigner with a perfect opportunity. Sticks. Nice job by senior Zach Schmidt. Carson Schramm. Waupun is all bunched up. Carson Schramm goes to pick it up, dumps it back into the zone. And here comes Fond du Lac. Nice job of sticking it away there, and now it's picked up by Braden Vanazan. Vanazan gives it off to the board to Tyler Fleigner. Fleigner giving chase. Dumped back into the boards by Fond du Lac. Now here comes Carlson, wraps it around. That's Caden Carlson. And Cam Beek is back out on the ice. Cam Beek tries to pick it up. It's into the feet. Beek does pick it up and does clear it over to Caleb Baxter. Baxter tries to get it out of the zone and loses it. Number 23. Brody Dieter. And the Warriors finally get it out of the zone. And it's dumped in deep. Warriors got to change. They have an odd man breakout there. It's a good thing the Warriors were able to hold that into the zone. You got to look at that big ice. Cam Beek holds it. Here comes Caleb Baxter. Baxter centers. Oh, Cowan Holtz with a perfect opportunity. Pulls it back in. He should have be a penalty, but no penalty called. Now here comes Fond du Lac. Dylan Sauer's got to turn those hips, and he does take him off of the puck. Nice job. Well, that was Cole Camphouse. Nice play by Cole Camphouse. Dylan Sauer in there with a hard check, trying to knock it free. He's in there doing a good job against Caleb Baxter. Now picks it up and gives it out to Camphouse. Camphouse is able to bring it up ice, dumps it into the zone, and here comes Baxter in hard with a forecheck. Ridden into the boards, tries to chip it away. Cam Beek. There's a shot. Just missed. That's the type of shot that we need to be taken. Cole Camphouse. And it's turned around again. Colin Holtz does a nice job defensively to get that turnover into the zone. He's battling in there, trying to pick it up. Now it goes to Cam Beek, who wraps it around. Griffin Leafy with a pinch. Gives it hard to Jared Buckles. Jared Buckles rammed into the boards. Colin Holtz picks it up, gives it to Leafy. Leafy gives it back to Holtz. Holtz is dancing, gives it over to Sauer, and it's a block save by a defense. Nice job by number 24 layout. Malachi Buckles now has it, gives it to Sauer. Sauer wraps it back around to Jared Buckles. Jared has the opportunity to cycle it and drop it to Malachi. Malachi does come in and pick it up. Malachi reverses out to Dylan Sauer. Sauer looks, he's got an opportunity. He's able to dance it in, goes around, takes it, dances it in, does it around behind the net, and tries to center. Malachi Buckles to the center. Here comes Barron out to Dylan Sauer. Sauer takes a shot, and it's a goal! 4 minutes left in the second period, and Dylan Sauer with a snipe shot in the mid-slot. That's what the Warriors need to be taking, those types of shots right there. Don't need to dance it in on that goalie. That gives them a 4-0 lead. I have shots at 14 to 16. I'm not sure. That's why I always like to go back and watch the film and see and make sure that I counted those correctly. Now we have Brandon Pritchard hitting the ice with Flagner and Schramm. Pritchard down, goes forward. Schramm has it off the board. Leahy goes down hard and gives it to Carter Schramm over to Tyler Flagner. Tyler Flagner works to try and clear it out. There goes Tyler Flagner taking it into the zone. Stops, tries to center it, and turns it over, and our defense got sucked in. Let's see if we got enough speed to catch back. There we go hard. The puck took a tumble, and it's pick save. Nice Sauer. Nice job. To hold that intact. 3:25 left in the second period. 4-0 your Warriors. Gambeek back on the ice. And now here goes Caden Carlson. Dylan Sauer. How is that not interference? Wow. Can't believe that's not interference. Oh, and he goes to try and hit Sauer, and Sauer knocks him. And now it goes to Holtz. Holtz goes to the center, gives it to Cambeek. Cambeek with a chance to take a shot. Now Sauer goes over and picks it back up, dumps it back into the zone to Cambeek. Beek back out to Sauer. He sees Holtz, gives it, oh, and he tries to make the tip, and that was a beautiful shot into the goal. Now it's going to be turned over. There goes Cambeek, and it goes! Beek with a shot! 2:46 into the fourth period. Snipe shot into the corner. 5-0 Warriors. There's the shooting that we need to be taking place. We don't need to be working like a deacon our goalies. Nice job by the Warriors. 5-0 with 2:46 left yet in the second period. Caleb Baxter, Colin Holtz, Cambeek, first line. Now Aaron Stoughton has hit the ice as a defenseman. Gives it to Cambeek. Beek gives it over to Colin Holtz. Holtz is now going to take control of it, try to bring it into the net. Looks to see, dumps it back off to Dylan Sauer, who gives it over to Aaron Stoughton. Stoughton dumps it back in deep to Caleb Baxter. Baxter tries to grab it and loses it off of his stick. Warriors still giving a chase. Tries to work for the clear. Colin Holtz played that passing lane beautifully, and now it's picked up by the Cardinals. And nice job by stopping it from coming into the slot. They've got him tied up. Stoughton's got to get back up on his feet as quick as he can. Poke check away, and now off the board. Nice give to Cambeek. Cambeek going to be taking that in. Tries to give it wide to Colin Holtz. Holtz takes it back off the board. Oh, to Beek, and just a saucer pass over the top of the stick. Now the Buckles line is hitting out there. Little shot high. Sauer was looking for the freeze. Carson Schramm, wide, intercepted. Baron Buckles picks it up, and then sticked away by Carter Flagner. Over to Jared Buckles, who gets it into the zone. Then has to bring it back out to Carson Schramm. Cardinals are still putting all kinds of pressure on. Into the zone, dump back in, and it's going to be offsides. And now, Zach Wilson is out of the box with 1:28 in the second period. They now have a defenseman who's going to be able to help out the Cardinals, your senior defenseman, and that's won by Jared Buckles, and then Carson Schramm goes to dump it in forward. Baron Buckles off his knees does. He now picks it up. He's got a chance to drive to the ice, and it's a nice job on the defense. Poke check away, but Jared Buckles is right there. Jared goes into the shin guards. Over to Malachi. Here's a shot, and that's a nice job with that poke check, and I believe that is going to be Malachi Buckles on the goal. Or no, is that going to be Jared Buckles? I think that's Jared Buckles on the goal. Great rebound opportunity right there. 1:06 left in the second period. 6-0. Your Warriors taking control of this Cowan Cup match. That's what we were hoping to see. Carter Schramm wins it. He gives it to Tyler Flagner. The Braves man is now to Flagner. Flagner takes it, drives it in right off the bat. They are not going to stop the pressure in this period and not going to give them half a chance. Out here comes Cole Carlson to give to his brother, and Caleb Sauer gets the stick in the way and poke checks it away. 46 seconds left in the first period. This is where the Warriors' bugaboo has been. Can they make sure that they don't give up a goal here at the end of the period? Because the Cardinals certainly aren't giving up. And now here comes, and it's cleared out of the zone. Good pressure by Carter Schramm. Dump back in. Caleb Sauer is able to get out of his goal, able to pick it up, and then it's getting off the boards to Brandon Pritchard. Pritchard misses it to Cole Camphouse. Now Cole gets bumped off of it, and he's driving. Nice job by, that looks like Colin Holtz came out on the ice and did a nice job, and here comes Holtz and Beek just couldn't hold up. He tried. We have a running clock here, and that's going to be taking us to the end of the period. 6-0 lead for your Warriors. I have shots at 15 to 21 at the end of the second period. Your Warriors lead in this Cowan Cup battle 6-0. I don't know when the last time the Warriors have beaten Appleton, Fond du Lac, and Neenah in the same season. I would like to find that out from Coach Buckles after the game and see if I can. 6-0 lead. Warriors had a 2-0 lead after 2 and they put 4 up. And that's not with the 5-minute penalty. The Warriors did not score on the 5-minute. They did score on the second penalty that came out. We've got a chuck-a-puck taking place right now. Taking a look over at Scotty Van Galen, who's really concentrating. You got somebody who's got it in there, and then that's cleared out. 12 minutes up on the clock.